Having a 4-year-old child can be a handful for anyone, but when that child is living with autism, it really can be an everyday struggle to ensure that they have the best care, both at home and at school. It's the reality for one Highland woman and her son. In part one of our series On the Spectrum, Expanding the Classroom, Bridget Sayegh has their story.
Good morning.
The calm before the storm.
Thank you. Up.
But for Cindy Harriman, this is an easy morning.
Some days he's really great, and so far it seems like, it was just him waking up this morning. A little grumpy, but that's like a normal thing.
She admits, though, some days are harder than others.
There's days that it's really rough, but when he goes to school, that's when it's like I go into a room and just bawl. So it's definitely like you see a side that shows, but there's definitely a side that you try to be strong for them, and then you're like, whew, get up.
From the time she wakes Ryan up to when he steps on the bus, it's one battle
On the playground with no shoes.
after another battle. 4-year-old Ryan has autism, so for his mom, even the most basic tasks like brushing his teeth take every ounce of energy and patience. A patience that Cindy has come to master.
We just kind of have to push through his fit that he has, and gets upset and just says, no, you got to do it. And even if it's 100 times he takes his shoes off, eventually he will stop taking his shoes off.
Cindy considers herself lucky and is thankful to have a place to send Ryan during most of the summer.
I can't imagine if he didn't go in the summertime what he would lose, and it's not good. So it's really good that he goes in the summertime and keeps that routine and structure. Flowers.
And as she helps her baby boy on the bus,
Kissy, I love you.
she says a little prayer for him, even though she knows that where he's headed is helping him in ways she never before thought possible.
Goes to the bus, makes me short of breath, but I wouldn't take it anything in the world. I love him.
In Highland, Bridget Sayegh, Time Warner Cable News.
And join us tomorrow for part 2 of the series On the Spectrum, Expanding the Classroom. There, our Bridget Sayegh will follow Ryan to the Center for Spectrum Services in Ellenville. You won't want to miss it.
For parents with children on the autism spectrum, summer vacation can be anything but when dealing with their child's development. In part 2 of her On the Spectrum series, our Bridget Sayegh takes us to a center in Ellenville. Their goal is ensuring that kids continue to learn and have fun doing it.
School's out and summer's in full swing. Sounds like a dream to most people. But for parents who have children on the autism spectrum, every second spent out of the classroom is a second their child's development could be regressing. But for children like Ryan Harriman, attending the summer program at the Center for Spectrum Services in Ellenville, that's not a worry.
What they teach our kid, we try to teach at home, because what they're doing is working.
Cindy Harriman is Ryan's mom. Since being diagnosed with autism in January of 2014, the 4-year-old's journey has been a challenging one.
Kiss, give mom a kiss.
Challenging but inspiring.
He was never saying mom, he says mom now. He plays with my daughter. Last year he had no interest ever playing in a slide or going down a slide. Now he wants to play and do those kind of things.
The nonprofit center hosts a 6-week summer program paid for by the state aimed at reinforcing what the children have learned during the year. The kids, ages 3 to 8, participate in workshops where they receive one-on-one attention.
In September, even though we'll have a few weeks off in August, it's not the entire summer that the kids are off. So when we start back up again in September, we pick right up where we left off.
And don't let this playground fool you. The learning continues and the fun begins once they go outside to their other classroom.
It is not a break from learning. Every minute is learning. And for the kids out here, outdoor classroom means a place to use your language, a place to learn social skills, a place to improve your motor skills.
A lot of thought went into the design of this playground to make it as easy as possible for children on the autism spectrum to navigate through. For instance, this 2-seated bike, designed to encourage socializing and trust between children.
And for Cindy, seeing Ryan's progress over the last year gives her something she never had before: hope.
When he started the school here, I was seeing things changing, and then now I can look at him and be like, he can do this, and he will do this. So they give you hope. That's great.
In Ellenville, Bridget Sayage, Time Warner Cable News.